Okay, so I do things the old-fashioned way. I'll knock at the door, say hi, do things the old-fashioned way. I'm not going to use a phone. I'm not going to use a little secret thing and sneak up on you. That's why these people are creepy. They're creepy, they're illegal, they're doing horrible things. They're doing things they never should be doing. And they don't want to get found out. And they don't want their names known as to what they're up to. A criminal is a criminal. It doesn't matter if you're in some agency or if you're out on the street just trying to snatch someone's property, someone's, belongings or bags or whatever. A criminal is a criminal. But there is a gray area there because, people do things for money. People do things to acquire real estate and stuff like that. So, there's a lot of crime in society as far as people doing all kind of horrible things, working for bad things, and it's just a lot of evil shit. Okay, but anyhow, yes, these the nanoparticles. If you've got the nanoparticles inside you, then this special beam, which can be fired like a laser. It goes pretty good distance. It's not going to go forever, but it's going to go a distance. Maybe it's not going to go a mile, but it maybe go 300 feet, maybe 200 feet, depending on the power of these things. And they have a type that can be hit directly to people. They have sonic weapons. This thing is basically kind of a sonic weapon, from my understanding. That it kind of somehow fires a pulse frequency laser kind of thing that goes a straight line and then makes this kind of, has a certain frequency to it that when it hits a person, then that frequency vibrates through the person. This is why you get the ringing in the ears. And this frequency vibrating through the person, at that frequency that they can modulate, they can dial it in for pain, they can dial it in for limp, go numb, they can dial it in for pleasure, the pleasure frequency, but that may be harder to do because it is, a pleasure frequency is a lower kind of positive, very low earth kind of vibration. It basically is this little beam that it can send around and kind of pulse at a super high frequency, kind of zzz, kind of like electroshocking the person basically. And these particles are the activators of the beam. The particles are inside of the person, try to get these particles inside the person, then they can fire these things at you. And it was pretty unbelievable. I put the tablet computer on my leg. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I put the tablet on my leg, on my left leg, and I felt a fucking pain like a knife. A fucking pain through my leg, completely through, from the tablet where the tablet sends out the Tesla electrical field. Because the tablet, they have this, they're connected via Wi-Fi, and there's a certain amount of that radiation coming off there. You can measure it with another tablet with the radiation meter. It has this area where that's where the sensor array, and that's where the stuff radiates out from. So you put that over your leg. If you have these nanobots inside of you, and they've weakened you enough, then it sends pain directly through your, just a shooting pain. It would, in less than 1 second, it was like, zzz, I was like, holy shit. So a pain, just a horrible pain that comes through. And that shows you these nanobots, A, and B, these electrical frequencies and charges. This is unbelievable, this evil stuff. I think this stuff should be outlawed and made illegal, but due to the fact that it's very, very secretive and invisible, a lot of people can deny that it's even going on. Something that you can deny whether it's even real or not, it's not even real. So how can you make it illegal? If something is invisible, that you don't know it exists, how can you make it right or wrong or illegal or laws on it? You cannot. So that's interesting that this whole area of these frequency beams and weapons and stuff, it's actually an area that's probably going to be, at least for some time, kind of outside the law are outside any kind of regulation, which makes it very scary, very dangerous, a wild west of craziness, because you can't regulate something that is not there. You can't regulate something that's invisible. You cannot have any kind of guidelines on what shall be done and what cannot be done, on what shall be done with these things, or what cannot be done with these things, because you haven't even proved that they're real. It's just kind of a, for the average person, it's not, So it's kind of like sort of real, but it's not conclusively, definitively real as to how much of that is going on and how much is not. But I think within the next 10 to 20 years, it'll be an era in which the stuff is, discussed more and coming out more about what these things are, as more mysterious illnesses occur and people say, "Oh, I can feel from this fucking thing," and it's all kind of coming out because people don't want to be tortured and they can notice that they're tortured by the stuff. So it's going to come out more in the next 10 to 20 years. And again, you can't really regulate something that doesn't exist. So it's kind of a wild west of those evil beaming things. But with sensors, the sensors show it. So the sensors show it. The radiation sensor, the microwave sensors, the different kind of sensors, and there's experts in the field. You have to call upon these experts in the field, and the experts in the field will have the device and can say, this is how much radiation is here and here. They can put it up to the device. So those experts in the field will, they know all about it. And I'm sure that those experts they'll try to scare those experts into shutting up. They'll try to pay off a lot of money. $100,000 for you if you just drop this whole case and stop talking about what these things do. $100,000. I mean, that would be a good idea if they would have done that for us. $50,000, and there's not going to be any commentary for the next 4 years. Sounds like a pretty good idea, but I don't think some of these guys are not that smart. They're kind of a little more on the dumb side, or some of them should be smart. Hopefully they'll be smart, come up with that kind of ideas. And so this is microwave frequencies and these fucking things. This is unbelievable, this fucking crap.